You know you're from a big Catholic family when introductions sound like a census report. I was number 12. Number 12! My mother was a Catholic widow with 6 live kids, teenage to toddler. 1 twin had died at birth. Then she met my father, a nice literary man who thought the phrase, "go forth and multiply," was just a suggestion. And talk about mixed messages. They had 2 messaging arcs in that house. My Catholic mother taught me about Noah's Ark, animals 2 by 2, rain for 40 days, salvation by boat. And my literary cultural dad taught me about the Arc of Parisian Triumph, grand, marble, and French. My 6-year-old brain was working overtime trying to figure out how elephants and giraffes could walk under the Arc de Triomphe. I decided the giraffes had to duck. They married and had 4 more kids in a row, 18 months apart. My mother didn't need a calendar. She just looked at the baby and said, he's walking. Time to make another. And then, 7 years later, boom! The encore nobody had asked for. My parents were exhausted. My father looked at me like I was a footnote in his thesis. By the time I was born, my oldest half-sister was 22, already married but hadn't had kids yet. 2 years later, she had her first baby, then 18 months later, another, and another after that. So, when I was 4, my playmates were technically my nephews. Imagine being bossed around by kids who still needed help tying their shoes. Someone once yelled, "Molly, you're the aunt. Don't let your nephews fall off the slide." And I said, "I'm 5. I can hardly keep myself from falling." That's when it hit me. I was their aunt. So I tried to make it official. I told them, "Call me Aunt Molly." They laughed so hard, one of them spit milk through his nose. Respect in that family was strictly by birth order, and I was way at the end. But I found my way in. I sang, I danced, I recited Shakespeare. Family parties turned into talent shows. My mother showed off my report card. My half-sister made me sing and dance. My father said, "Recite something from Shakespeare, Molly darling." And I'd get up in my frilly little dress and declare, "When beggars die, no comets are seen. The heavens themselves blaze forth the death of princes." And then I dance like Chubby Checker. I didn't get attention. I earned it. In that family, being funny was survival. So yeah, I was born number 12. But I performed like number 1.